All right, you already know what it is. Fourth Quarter Boys Sports in the building. I am the illustrious one, Professor Lake. You already know what it is, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah. Be a fourth quarter boy for life, man. I had to hurry up and get right back into it. Bears news. The Bears have signed a wide receiver, another Green Bay Packer defector, EquanimeousSt.Brown. A little bit about Equanimeous. He was a 6th round pick for the Green Bay Packers. He's been with him for 4 years. He's more of a depth player. Doesn't really get a lot of targets. Over the last 4 years with Green Bay, he's had 37 receptions for 543 yards and 1 touchdown. That's over 4 seasons now. So let's not get overly excited. You know what I mean? Let's take a look and see what kind of contract he's getting. Everybody knew we needed wide receivers, and we were just waiting on when Ryan Poles would finally come through and give us some answers. Do I think he stops there? Of course not. There's still some guys out there. Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham is out there, and Juju is still out there. And, there's always the draft. We may have to double dip on the wide receiver position if we don't go heavy in the offseason free agency moves that Ryan Poles makes. In my opinion, what kind of player are we getting in EquanimeousSt.Brown? Well, we're getting a guy who's familiar with Luke Getsy's scheme. Someone, again, who could slide right in there at that 3 slot and maybe make a few plays here and there. In Green Bay, there's a lot of competition in the wide receiver room. He brought his best friend back onto the team, Randall Cobb. Devontae Adams is still there. Valdez Scantling is still there. So there's not a lot of room to break your way into the starting lineup unless it's an injury, unless somebody gets tired. And, you're playing with a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers. You're trying your best not to come off the field because any play could be, one of those plays and make your career. So, yeah, I'm sure he had a hard time breaking into that lineup. Hopefully he could take what he's learned with Green Bay and just watching some of these guys who've had a lot of success with a good quarterback and bring that on to Chicago and, be a nice number 3. Hopefully he could exceed that, but that's my opinion at this time. But with all that in mind, welcome to Chicago, EquanimeousSt.Brown. Hopefully you could be a nice little core piece for our offense and you help our guy Justin Fields out going into the 2022 season. But you already know what it is. The Bears got their wide receiver. I'm sure we're going to do a little bit more, but it's Fourth Quarter Boys Sports. I'm your host, the illustrious one, Professor Lake. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah. Be a fourth quarter boy for life, man. Hit that subscribe button. I'm going to hit y'all with these updates. I'll be right back like I left my car keys. I'm out.